Hope everybody's having a good day so far. I'm down here in Streetman, Texas. I came to load up some baseball field dirt. Streetman's over here south of Corsicana. I'm gonna run this down to Edinburg, Texas. I just got loaded. I think they topped me off at about 79,500 pounds. But I wanted to show you guys, if you're new to end dump or you're trying to get into it, what these idiots be doing. I got over here to tarp up, but something told me to check my load. You get up here and I see this. I don't know if you can see, but this product is all on one side. These loaders got one job, and this is how they load you. So now I gotta figure this out. I either gotta start shoveling a little bit to the other side, or I can go back, but I already got my ticket. I know it'll be a big pain in the ass, so I think my best bet is just to start shoveling. Man, what a pain. So this is something y'all got to keep an eye out for when messing with this end dump stuff. Man, it was a big loader too. It ain't like he had trouble getting over the top, so he knew better than this. But aside from that, it's Tuesday. I just started today, and let me get down off of here. I had yesterday off for Memorial Day. Hope everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day off and celebrated it for what its purpose actually is. I was down in Houston, so I went to the Houston National Cemetery. They have a ceremony every year for Memorial Day, and it's just not the Houston National Cemetery. It's national cemeteries all across the United States. So if you live near one next year, you can look up and attend the ceremony. You don't have to be military or anything like that. It's open to the public. It's pretty moving. I was able to, when I was there, there's a website. You can go to va.gov/remember, and you can type in any tombstone that's there, and it will tell you the information about, you know, the person who's passed. So being an Iraq War veteran myself, I had to find a tombstone that was, you know, from the Iraq War. So I was able to find a few of them, and I searched their information, and it's pretty sad because every single one that I looked up, you know, they were my age and they were all killed in action. So these young men, you know, never made it home from going overseas. So that's what Memorial Day is for. You know, it's in honor of them, their sacrifice. But anyways, just a little bit of information. But let me get to shoveling. There's my shovel job. Ain't the best. It's still a little high over here, but it's a workout. I ain't gonna be out here all day messing with this. It's my own fault for not checking as he was loading me. So that's what you guys got to do if you want to be a good driver. At least you ain't got to do stuff like this. But really, you do got to do stuff like this. Let's say I didn't do this and I went on down the road. Besides it being heavy on one side, which is not the safest thing, when you go to unload, it's all going to be on one side. And that definitely is not safe. So either way, it had to be done, and I'm not in a hurry today because Edinburgh's pretty long ways from here. I wouldn't have got off today anyway, so there's no rush. But normally I'm getting it. This would have really pissed me off, and I would have went back. They probably would have made me dump it and then reloaded it. But you got to kind of judge each situation. It's situational. So this was a better, quicker, easier option for me to just shovel a little bit, get on down the road instead of jacking with that. But if you're a big boy and that's too much for you, then you got to go back or take your chances and roll down the road like this and unload like that. But anyways, just a pro tip for y'all. Here we go. We're going through the checkpoint. They're about to ask me if I'm an American citizen, even though we're in America. What's going on, guys? I'm over here at the truck. Got my week cut short again. I'm over here with Martinez Mechanic Services, and we're replacing the AC compressor. This bad boy went out on me this week, so my week got cut short. So I'm here on my weekend time, and we're getting this thing replaced. So he's replacing that for me. While he was doing that, I greased the truck. I'm replacing the AC compressor and the, what's that other part called?
Filter dryer, air, AC filter dryer.
The air AC filter dryer, and I should have some air conditioning after that. And of course, as y'all know, my warranty just went out a couple months ago, and this would have been covered, but here we are dealing with this. It was really hot this week, and my little grease gun I got. He did that in no time, so tomorrow he's gonna come back and charge the system, and I should be ready to roll for Monday. been a hectic couple of weeks. As you know, I've been dealing with all this maintenance, all these maintenance issues all of a sudden, all at once, one after another. Like I said, you got to do this stuff to take care of your truck, because if you don't, it ain't gonna take care of you. But everybody needs air conditioning. You can't go without that one. Whenever I did the overhead valve adjustment, I had them put on new belts, so we came to the conclusion that might have sped up the compressor to going out, because the new belt has tension on it, has a lot of tension, so it put more tension on the compressor, and it might have made it prematurely fail. It's just a theory, don't know, but it's what I'm going with. Where's this guy at?
Right here. See it?
Oh, okay, I see it, man. That's way in there. Okay. All right, guys, catch y'all later. All right, guys, so we got the job done. Here's the old compressor. It failed internally. How do you tell when one fails?
Well, I know we failed. You could tell the clutch failed itself just by spinning it. You can see there's play. Okay. Normally a clutch shouldn't have any sort of play in it. Okay. But also when I took it off, I noticed just a little bit. There's a little bit of shavings that was concerning for me. So we went ahead. I mean, I'm glad you took the initiative to agree on replacing the dryer. That's going to save you a headache in the long run. Here's the dryer itself. When I pulled it off, you can tell there was metal shavings. I mean, that's just crystal clear, you know, on each end. So that tells you the dryer did its job, but we need to replace it. I recommend with every compressor we change, even if sometimes the clutch doesn't internally fail, it's always good practice to replace a dryer, just because you're opening the AC system and you're leading to having you know, air or any sort of components get into that system itself. It's just a good practice to change something like that. It just saves you a headache in the long run.
So what about the metal shavings? What do you do for that?
What do you mean?
Well, when you flushed it, can you explain that?
Oh yeah, so of course, obviously once you see something like this, it's always good practice to flush it. I mean, what I like to do is I'll add a couple of pag oil in there, put a vacuum pump on it, let it flush the system out, do it a couple times, and then obviously replace the filter just to make sure everything's out of there and whatnot. So yeah, you should be good. It's good to go. I mean, using temperatures, it's cool and it's doing what it needs to do.
What was the temperature at? I can't remember.
67 in like 100-degree weather, so it's above the 30-degree mark of difference between ambient temperature. So it's kind of what you want to see in that area. But yeah, you're all set, boss.
All right, guys, there we go. I got AC again. He said the only thing I got to do is I got to clean this condenser. So when I hit the truck wash, I'm having to clean it with the truck on. But that's it. I'm back to rolling, nice and cool again. So my homie here, he got me right. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next clip.